APF C pre-applied polymer self-adhesive waterproofing membrane introduction. Underground architecture is a modern high-speed development product that opens up new life for human beings, improves living environment, and alleviates urban conflicts. However, basement waterproofing is particularly important for huge numbers of underground buildings, especially those located in areas with abundant underground water resources or reclamation areas, due to the harsh environmental conditions of the buildings. But the truth is that the traditional underground waterproofing technology has become more and more difficult to perform their function because of the material's limitations, so that the permeability of the basement has become higher and higher. Now, suppose we load up the building, we will find that the water is easily leaked into the protective layer where between the waterproof layer and the main structural substrate, due to the subsidence of the underlying layer of the building foundation and the damage of the waterproof layer bonded with the foundation. The structural substrate is originally rigid concrete, which is easy to crack. Water comes without any obstruction, which brings trouble to our lives. Now the emergence of an advanced product and construction process has changed it all. Cushion APF C pre-applied polymer self-adhesive waterproofing membrane and pre-applied construction technology eliminated the problem from the root. The advanced aspect of the APF C pre-applied polymer self-adhesive construction process is that during the construction, the bonding layer is laid upon the building cushion. After the construction, workers directly install the rebar and the structural substrate concrete on the waterproofing bonding layer. The reaction with the membrane materials during the concrete solidified period achieves a full adhesive bond, which makes the basement floor to be 100% wrapped from outside by the waterproofing materials. The tight adhesion between APF C and the substrate also eliminates the water leakage channel, achieving a reliable double guarantee, and the construction is quick and easy. One layer of waterproofing membrane can not only meet the waterproof high standard requirements, but also save the materials and labor for constructing the protective layer over waterproof layer. The APF C, with many advantages and such strong waterproof performance, it consists of 3 layers: special particle protective layer, polymer self-adhesive film layer, and polymer sheet. The waterproof main body, high-density polyethylene sheet with soft whiteness and excellent mechanical properties, which has the advantage of aging resistance, salt and alkaline resistance, puncture resistance, and chloride ion erosion resistance, etc. It does not harm the bonding effect of the strong self-adhesive film layer coated on the membrane sheet, even if the membrane was exposed to prolonged ultraviolet radiation, or soaked in water, or even boiled in hot water. The special grain protective layer, which is evenly covered on the membrane, can withstand the pressure from the workers and machine as well as the sun and rain, and give full protection to the self-adhesive film layer. In addition, the construction is accompanied by a variety of ancillary components, such as APF C special lap strips, corner prefabricated gaskets, one-sided adhesive membrane, professional sealant, and MS sealant to ensure that the waterproof layer is perfect after the construction, and to build an all-way-round waterproof protection on underground substrate. Construction process. Firstly, A 20 cm by 20 cm without sand single-sided bonding membrane is fixed at each corner as reinforcing gasket, and then horizontally lay the membrane. Stick the special sling tape around the membrane. Compact back and forth with roller. Starting from the inside corner, construct the first vertical membrane. Cutting the downward folded part and peel off the isolation film of the lap tape. Then fix the vertical membrane upper folded part. Peeling off the isolation film from the reinforcing gasket to make it bonded with the cushion. The membrane was fixed with cement nails about 5 mm from the edge of the lap joint. And the overlapping portion of the downward folded part were pasted with lap tape. Compacted with pressure roller. Laying a second vertical membrane and peeling off the lap joint's isolation film to make the two membranes bonded firmly. The subsequent vertical membrane construction follows immediately with the previous part. Cut appropriate size of membrane to fill vacancy on the four corners before continue to construct the vertical membrane. Treatment of the inclined pine cap is connected with the large horizontal membrane outside. The treatment of the pine head or the anti-floating anchor loop. The long-sand single-sided bonded membrane is cut into matching reinforcing cushion according to the size of the construction part. And fixed with nails. Pre-apply the large horizontal membrane with the notched cap. Peeling off the isolation film of the reinforcing cushion and paste the large horizontal membrane with it. and then compact it with pressure roller. Take an appropriate size of the membrane to bond the lap tape, and repair the large membrane which has been cut open. Seal the lodged edge with the APF C special sealant. Positioning the line. Laying the first large horizontal membrane. The overlap edge is about 10 cm. Treatment of the T-shaped joint. Pasting the overlap edge with special tape. And then compact back and forth with roller. The isolation film is peeled off to complete the overlap. And then immediately construct the next large membrane.